Alright, race fans, welcome live here tonight, South Boston Speedway. We're about to conclude qualifying here for the RACECORE, the Gold Cube here tonight. It'll be a very good, interesting race here. Get set for Alex Hoffman up top there. I'm looking good here, so final order. Couple seconds left. Guys, get ready. We're going racing here tonight. Short track style. Y'all getting geared up? What's up, Davey? How you doing? A small field here. Not sure on dwindling down, but see what we got going on. But let's grid these guys up here tonight. Get them going here. The man on pole, Alex Huffman, right there. Starting in first, Kelsey Rogers sitting in second. Third place man, Josh Cooley. Bo Glenn starting fourth. Fifth place man, Justin Carr. Jeremy Morrison starting sixth. Seventh place, Sterling Smith. Francois Pilater. I hope I said the right name right. Starting eighth. Ninth place man, Brian Jones. And Evan Osborne rounds the top 10. And one other guy, Ethan Glenn, right there, rounds the field of 11 here tonight as we're getting set here. Wow. If we get done in time, Davey, I will. Let's see, we've got 180 laps here. Hopefully it does not go too bad. Shouldn't be too bad with 11 machines out here. Should not really see an awful lot of cautions. Remember, these guys, man, can't take tires. So South Boston is a small style track. It is only like a 0.40. Very small track indeed. And it's up in Virginia too. So that's another thing you gotta think about. Getting here. State for lovers, that's what they say anyways. But if we do get done in time, sure enough, we will be over there and definitely get that taken care of. We're getting set here to go green flag racing here, South Boston style. Get these guys, man, wound up tight. Get them going. Yeah, no doubt, Davey, man. It's going to be a good one here. It's going to be a real good one here, too. As pace cars bringing them around. Pace car's going to did his 2 laps there. We're going green flag here at South Boston. As it flies, we are racing here tonight. All these guys get a good jump off right now. Now, South Boston's a very hard place to pass. You've got to be very mindful of what you've got and be mindful of the guys around you. But you see Alex Huffman, who has had a Alex Huffman, who's had a rough couple weeks, but he's been able to bounce back pretty good. Kelsey Rogers right there in second. And Alex right now, he's leading the pack. You got Kelsey there in first. Josh Cooley sitting in third. Jeremy Morrison here in fourth. Bo Glenn here. You got to go back here for some side-by-side racing with Ethan Glenn, Brian Jones and company, Justin Starr back there. As everybody's just been very patient. It's a very rough style track here. Very short. I mean, it's about as short track can get, really. These cars, they fit the bill so well. And here's another thing about this series. They can't change tires. So, folks, no tire changing. That's rough on the car right there, I'll tell you what. Just give you an idea what these guys are running around here. Those speeds aren't the biggest thing. Obviously, it's just kind of like a mini Martinsville, if you want to put it in perspective. And Martinsville is just a tad bit bigger, longer. But you can see they're getting up to about 104 right there on the straightaway. And then they're all the way back down to about 70-some mile an hour to the turns. But about 107 right there, you saw him. Back down to about 78. So it's just a big kind of circle with a little bit of a straightaway to it. Bo Nose is in fifth right now. He's trying to work over the man in fourth. That's Jeremy. I'll have to see if there's multiple grooves here. That'll be another interesting thing. Francois right there, Mr. Gold Cube himself. He's sitting in the 6th place spot. He's trying to get all he can get. And you know me, short track racing, I love the bump and run. These guys, I'm gonna say it like this, they kind of scared of it. You know, but hey, I like the bump and run because, man, it's short track run. There's a difference between run through, run over than the bump and run, okay? I mean, that's all it is to it. Now, there's another thing you got to think about on this track. You see how they're going low down into the turns. One thing about this place is you can't go below that yellow line. You need to know the danger there because it could very well get slick and upset the car very, very quickly. And that's the thing that you got to be mindful for. They get too low there coming off the turn. You can see them just trying to catch that apron. But those left side tires, man, will get down on that yellow line. And boom, thing you know, you'll slip coming out of the turn. You'll be all up in the wall. And riding with Bo here, Bo-licious, if he does that right there. You saw him just get a little loose. You just see him get on that. They get on that. It's like a little hump right there at the end. But you see, he's trying to get all the track he can get. Try to get around the track. Down low, you already see, man, the rotor's glowing red because they use a lot of brakes here to woe these machines down. The super late models here are a very, very good car. As we're here live tonight in South Boston, RACECORE. And there you can read, just bow time. He's got Francois right there all over his back end, but he's also got Jeremy right there in his front. You see him right there. He went there, he got on it. Now, that's a beautiful turn out, coming out of that turn. He came out of that turn very well right there, Bo did. And the next time in, he went a little bit higher, but that was pretty good. But you get too far down in there, you're going to upset that machine. Right there, got to be able to handle it. Now, later on in the run, we're 17 laps into the run now. Later on in this run, yeah, that car's going to get a little slick right there. But right here's probably the best battle on the track is actually with Bo. Behind him, you do have Ethan here. Ethan's trying to work over old, let's see, Sterling. Old Bo got around him. Brought Francois. Finally got around old Jeremy. He was working on him for several laps right there. So he made the move up underneath. Bo takes that fourth place spot. He's on the move. There you go, bump and run right there. Well, he just bumped him and drove through him. Oh, man. Kind of hooked the bumper just a little bit. He got off the racing surface, waiting for everybody to go by. That's some good. It's on the racing surface. iRacing's going to throw a caution, though. Want to do that. Yeah, everybody comes by so quick here. The next thing you know, everybody's around, but yeah, that's just how it is here on this track. I love it. I mean, I know they're going to be mad, like, what is wrong with him? But, man, it's just so close racing here. Good action on the track. You got to have some excitement in short tracks. I mean, come on, it's short track racing. These guys ain't out here, man, knocking each other's teeth out. What are they doing? Just riding. Circles. Alex Huffman right now, he's riding. Now, he dominated the first race of the season. He's looking to try to dominate this one right here tonight. Kelsey Rogers is another one. We're missing a few other competitors out here that definitely I think would really give a run up front. So Alex is doing pretty good so far. Kelsey there in second. Bo sitting up in the fourth. Francois the fifth. Sterling Smith sixth. Ethan seventh. Evan Osborne at eighth. Brian Jones 9th, Justin Carr 10th, and Jeremy Morrison back in at 11th. What's up, TP? How you doing, man? Tim be live here pretty soon over there, man, and OSR Network also. We're live here tonight at OSR Network, and I appreciate everybody here tonight. Definitely, I mean, a good one. Justin Carr goes high on the track. Jeremy's going to shoot up underneath him. Takes that spot away. Good move. Good move. I like that. Good solid move on his end. So we got a good race so far happening. Everybody's kind of getting spread out. Now these tires will start giving up a little bit. Guys, man, they'll start screaming, but remember they can't change tires here in the series. They can get fuel, The last couple races with the cautions they've had, they've been able to go the whole entire distance without fuel. So that's another thing to keep in mind, is they've been able to go that whole entire distance without fuel and not really have to worry about it. Oh, doing pretty good, man. Just sitting up here and definitely watching some awesome racing so far here at South Boston with the RACECORE Online Racing League. This is the Super Late Model Series. Short little series here tonight. Probably going to get in a double header here again, so stay tuned for that. We're at lap 31 and 180. It'll click them off pretty quick here. They keep doing green flags because, you know, they're doing 15-second lap times around this place. So you're roughly doing what? You're doing a little more than 3 laps a minute. There you go. That's kicking it. Fly, baby, fly. What y'all think about the racing so far? I mean, I really enjoyed it. I've enjoyed about everything so far that these guys have put on, and liked them. All right, up front, you still got Alex Huffman. Nice. Yeah, appreciate it, man. Always striving to make things look good for everybody out there and make everything sound good for you. That's one thing I try to work on. I'm just watching this battle up front here because between these two, they're right there, you know, nose to tail, working over each other. Alex Huffman, Kelsey Rogers right there. Kelsey's been on the back deck lid of Alex the last several times. And yellow flag's out. Justin Starr in the wall. Let's go back and see what happened. Whataburger man. Eat too many fries before he got on the track. See what happened here. Oh, it just came out, lost it like we was talking about earlier. Looped it. Caution. Appreciate it, man. Wow. In the wall. You got to be careful to back up because it's just so hard for him to back up. There you go. Got time now. Wow. All right, under caution. First time tonight. What's up, RN? How you doing? These guys are going to put on a really good show here. I'll let Jeremy get back on the lead lap too. Well, it's your first time out there. Hit a like, hit a sub. Second, third time, hit a like and all, but first time hit a sub out there. You know, appreciate it, and share and all that. Here for the RACECORE Super Late Model Online Racing League, presented by the Gold Cube. And Mr. Gold Cube himself right there, Francois. Out there in the 19 machine. 5th place spot. Alex Huffman's been the man in charge all night long, though. You really just can't take a lot away from him. There you go. Make that race, man. What's wrong with that? I don't think they're going to start that one till 9:50, I believe. I like the heat formats. That is neat. I really like the heat format. Lights off on the pace car. Here we go. Getting set to go by green flag racing. The man up front, Alex Huffman. Kelsey Rogers there in second. Bo Glenn sitting in third. Pace car's coming into turn 3. Turn 4. Drops off. Back to go back. Green flag. South Boston style. Alex gets another good jump out front. Everybody gets a good clean start to this one right here. Well, as I say that, never mind. Bo knows. He knows he got turned. I tell you what. Let's see what happened to him. Sorry about that. It was kind of a little messed up. Let's see what happened to him here on the restart. Came out of the turn and oh, just got right into him. Bam! Go a different angle. Can't get another look, another different shot here. Like him in the 18 might have got together. I don't know if he actually spun tires or what. Oh, looks like the 18 drove in just a little bit. It was a good idea right here. Bo's going to the turn here, turn 1. He's up a little high. You can see the 18. Oh, yep. He just drove up to the top side and boom, held him. Cautions breed cautions. An 18 machine there of Ethan Glenn. It just drove a little bit into the turn, a little harder. A little miscalculation, that's all. We're lap 45 into this one. Alex Huffman leading it. Kelsey Rogers there in second. Josh Cooley in third. Got Francois up in fourth. Ethan Glenn fifth. Sterling Smith sixth. Brian Jones in the seventh. And Osborne eighth. Jeremy there in ninth. Justin Starr back in 10th. And Bo, he's back in 11th after getting that contact made right there. Got a pretty good long green flag run there for a moment. Let's see if we can get it back going. Yo, we're gonna stack them up. Get them back going here, fellas. You know, 2x2, line them up here again. Alex Huffman up front. He's gonna try to get another good jump on the field. Pace cars out of turn 4, drops off on pit road. We're racing back at South Boston. Green flag flies. We're back at it again. Alex Huffman, he gets another good shot out front right there over Kelsey. Kelsey has to drop back in line behind him. Josh right there in third. You got to remember, these guys got to be awful careful here on the restarts. These tires not in the best of shape, and you already got collision in the back. We got a big one. Go back here and see what happened on the replay. 88 and a 75 machine. They just came together out of the turn, nowhere to go, and next thing you know, whamma, chaos. You ever heard that song by Sepultura, Chaos AD? Well, we got chaos at South Boston. Man, South Boston's a cool track. That buddy of mine I used to play some video games with. He actually raced at South Boston up here in Virginia. He went by crew. Good guy, man. Actually raced. Well, actually, he raced at some point. His brother raced mostly. He went up there and worked on the cars with him. This track's not as small as the Bowman Gray. Bowman Gray is actually only about 20-30 minutes from where I'm at. I'm really close to it. The Bowman Gray, to me, all that is Fight Club with cars. Okay, that's really not racing to me. You just wanted to see a crash fest. That's pretty much what that is. Demo Derby night's about the best thing that goes on there at Bowman Gray. Yeah, I know they say, well, it's professional, right? Yeah, it's not a lot of... I don't see where they could have too much professional racing going on. They might get a few laps in there, but for the most part, you always got guys wanting to fight afterwards, and I'm right here to race. Get time for all the other stuff. All right. Well, I like the local drag strips, you know. Farmington, Mooresville, all them places. Rockingham, D-Max, Piedmont. There we go. We're lap 53 here at South Boston tonight. So South Boston, like I say, it's just right in the area where I'm at. You know, it's up in Virginia, and that's a little bit of ways from where I'm at. But I mean, it's like, you know, kind of the area. I mean, it's I'd say South Boston to me is probably it's a few hours. It's solid, probably 2.5. It might be 3, somewhere in that area. But we're going back green flag here tonight, South Boston. Alex Upman, green flag flies. He gets another good jump out front. He's been excellent on the restarts. Kelsey's not been able to do anything. The 33 there, Josh, he's thinking about trying. Nope. This time Kelsey said, I'm going to drive it in high into the turn, see if we can't get it done. Cannot hold it up there. He's trying everything he can, but Alex just gets too much of a good jump on him and just gets away from the field. Now Kelsey has to worry about Josh right there behind him, as those machines will go nose to tail. About 56 here. Clicking off the laps pretty quickly so far. Right now looking pretty good, as Alex out front. Kelsey's there in second. Josh sitting back in third. Francois up in the fourth. Nice. Like kind of single file right now. Real easy on these short tracks because everybody has different braking points. Everybody has different, you know, let off the gas type things. Coast in, get on the gas, etc., etc. It's real easy just to get in the back of somebody, especially as close as these guys are running right now. You can see right there Brian Jones in his Jalopnik machine. He's coming out there 5th place with Ethan. Going to try to work him over. Not much he can do. I mean, he's pretty much just right there stuck. Maybe just give him a little bit of bump, let him know, hey, I'm here. But you just see, you know, Ethan's got a different braking point than him, and he's driving it into turns a lot harder. Well, not a lot you can do. It makes an accordion effect there. He's got the line that he wants, unless he moves up the track like that and he can get close enough, he might be able to stick that nose up underneath him. But have to just see right now. Man right here, 5th place spot. So far so good. Ethan, yeah, he's leaving that inside lane open, so 45 Brian can get close enough into the turn, excuse me. He might be able to stick his nose in there. Not quite going to be able to get it done yet. That's a good battle here for 5th and 6th. Right there, he's just kind of cooling the tires off a little bit. Maybe try to get another run at him here. Kelsey up here, he's got his hands full with Josh Cooley. Josh is working over his back deck lid. That's a battle for actually 2nd place. Alex Huffman still leads this one out front. South Boston Speedway here, RACECORE Online Racing League, presented by the Gold Cube. And looked up the Gold Cube there, and like I said, it's kind of like one of those take your gold, take the machine, and gives you money. But it's almost like a stand-up pawn shop. I mean, I don't know. It's just like, if you've ever been to like one of those coin star things, you know, where you take your coins, put it in, it gives you money for them. It's kind of like that, you know. But kind of cool, really. I mean, I haven't ever seen one around in my area, so Francois, there you go. If you want to expand out in the NC, because I've never seen a Gold Cube anywhere. Right now, Josh is right here. What's up, man? TP. Yeah, can't try to get out of the way. Well, I mean, you know, hey, it's short track racing. Everybody does have a thing, and it's kind of a misleading a little bit too. You know, it's like the 33 here. You would think, well, I mean, he looks faster than Kelsey up there, but Kelsey's actually running a very good line, very fast. It's just different braking points at different times of the track, and that's really the biggest thing that messes up what it looks like on this track here. I mean, because right now that's probably the best battles on the tracks. Francois is moving in on him, but yeah, you would think by just watching it, like, wow, man, old Josh, he's fast. He can move up there on Kelsey. He can get around him. It's misleading because actually Kelsey's just probably letting it off differently. As you can see, he's down right there. He got really loose though coming off the turn. Tires at this moment right now are probably screaming at this point. Oh, Josh Cooley right there got loose. We were just talking about that, and that let Francois go around him. Francois takes over the third place spot. Just like that. That's one way to make a pass here. All right, Alex Upman still leading it. Kelsey right there in second. Francois, well, he capitalized on Josh Cooley's mistake, and I think that's kind of what these guys are going to have to do. The mistake's pretty much what it's going to take to get around him here. Watch this battle back here for 6th and 7th. It's heating up here with Sterling Smith. And there you go. You just saw Brian Jones go in big into the turn. Swooped up the track. Pushed up. Let Sterling going around. What's up? Yeah, Alex is doing an outstanding job. He's been leading. He's pretty much led pretty much everything here so far. It's almost like he did in week 1, dominate. Once he got out front, he didn't let it go. Kelsey's tried to do everything he can. Francois right there in third. Well, Brian Jones back here in 7th. You know, he had that mix up. But you can see actually Sterling's actually doing the high side too. A lot of that tires. I mean, the guys can't hold it down on the inside like they can. You see the car just pushing up. Up on the track. That might open the door up again there for Brian. He's going to bring the Jalopnik machine up in there. If he can't muscle his way up underneath him. Everybody right now, actually looks like Brian's kind of falling back into Evan. Maybe the tires are just giving up on him. We check this battle up front here again. Kelsey and old Alex. Kelsey's tried. He's running the tire tracks of old Huffman up here. Just not been able to do anything with him. I mean, Alex has had a handle on this track. I'm not going to say he's been able to run his own line because he makes a mistake. Kelsey's going to be right there on top of him. They're right there nose to tail. But he still hasn't been able to get up there close enough to put enough pressure on him. We'll have to see if he actually gets close enough to maybe get a little bump and run or something. Do the bump. Kelsey in second right now, still running. We're here at South Boston. Oh, there you go. Well, Brian Jones is having a hard time with that 45 machine. Car's not liking what it's got up underneath it. All over the track. Just saw Evan go around him. He's already lost 2 spots already. And he was up there battling early. Car's just kind of giving up so far. We're under the lights here, I'm in South Boston here tonight. The RACECORE Online Racing Leagues Super Late Battle Series presented by the Gold Cube. Watching this battle for the lead. Kelsey's been right there. Cannot seem to close in that gap. Doesn't want to close in the gap, but he's there. If Alex makes a mishap or something, well, Kelsey, man, will be all over it. Have to see. I don't know. Alex might be pushing a little bit. We'll have to see what happens here in the closing laps. As you see old Kelsey right there. He's going to try the high line, see if maybe get some momentum. Coming off the turn. He does right there on the inside. Oh, he had to let out just a little bit. If not, he might have caught the rear quarter panel. Now he's putting pressure on Alex. Alex knows it. He's trying to make him make a mistake. Maybe overdrive the car, overdrive the turn. He's going to the outside. He's going to see, can he make that outside lane work? I'm going to tell you, if he can, that would be a power move. You see Alex right there. Drove it into the turn. This is what Alex Huffman doesn't want to do. He want to get out here, man, and battle and run this car to death. Kelsey, like an angry dog behind him, clawing his way. Sees a stake in front of him. He wants that thing. Kelsey right there, looking good so far. Running the tire tracks in second. I think it's a matter of time before he maybe gets around that number 83 machine out front. I'll cool them tires down again. Can't get another run. You see those rotors just glowing red. Francois's got company. Josh has caught him. Francois kind of backed it back up into the 33 right there. Josh sitting in fourth. Kelsey, the man up here, though, he is putting the pressure on Alex Huffman. Alex Huffman, well, he has dominated the race all night long. But can he hang on to it? That's going to be the question. I mean, right there, you just saw him come out of the turn. Looks like Alex is actually losing it coming out of the turn. That car's sliding, and Kelsey just had to get out of it just a little bit. If not, oh, you saw him right there driving in. I think he's making Alex drive that car hard. That's what he wants. He wants Alex cautions out. 33 machine. Josh Cooley's around. Let's go back on the replay, see what happened. He was up here up front too, along with Francois. And I don't know if he got help or if he just lost it or if what. Let's see. Riding around. Oh, yep, just came out of the turn. Looped it. Wow. Crazy, man. iRacing threw a caution to that. Really? No, then he spun it around again. Huh. Oh. Josh Cooley. Wow. That brought the caution out that time. All right. On the caution here. Gonna let these tires cool down just a little bit. Get back to it again. One thing about the short track racing, folks, is everything is very quick. Everything is very quick. That we got going on. Gonna line them back up side by side here. Get set to go back green flag racing again here at South Boston. Alex Huffman's been the man. And here's where you got to be careful on spinning the tires on the restart. Tires are definitely getting to the very worn out part here. Pace car's in. Green flag flies. Everybody gets a good start this time. Francois wants that second place spot. Kelsey's going to try to drive that thing in there, though. Drove it in there, but he had to let out a little bit. I hate to say it like this, but it looks like Kelsey's kind of scared to get up there and maybe bump the back end there of Alex a little bit and let him know he's there. needs to maybe get up there and scare Alex a little bit and let him know, knock on the back door. Hey, I'm here. But it's going to be a single file for right now. Getting into the closing laps on this one. Car around. Sterling. See what happened to him. Again, like I say, a lot of these tires, they're getting to the point of, wow, oh, he had help by Brian. He almost held on to it, overcorrected a little bit, up into the wall. All right. Typical short track racing here, folks. Now that man right there, Alex Smith, though, has led pretty much the whole entire race. You know, Alex Smith, leader, completed 106 of 180, no lead changes, 5 cautions here tonight so far. So Alex has dominated from the start to the end. Just got a feeling it's not over with. Kelsey's going to be right there. You can never get an opening. And line them back up here and go to it again. One thing about it is the cautions here is helping them on the fuel. Helping them on the fuel just a little bit, so. I hear you out there, eh? You're pulling for Alex, huh? Anything wrong with that? Alex looking good so far. Got a good plan. Stay out front. He's got to hold off that man right there in second place spot, Kelsey, 36 machine. Francois has been able to get a pretty good start here last couple times. Have to see if he capitalizes on it too. Go. Stack him back up here again. Go back green flag racing. They go green here on out. Take long to finish this one up. Pace cars out of turn 4, going to drop off on pit road. Alex Huffman gets another good start. Kelsey gets one too right there. Also, Kelsey's alongside of him this time. Boy, I'm going to tell you, this is the battle. Kelsey took the lead from the outside. What a power move on the restart. First lead change of the night. Wow. Kelsey got it done. What a move to the outside. We know he'd been lurking all night long right there, and he finally did it. Side by side right here between Brian Jones and that man right there in the 38 machine, Evan. They're duking it out for position. Brian's trying to get the high side. Oh, a little bit love tapping. Door to door banging here at the short track here at South Boston. It's going to leave it open for the 33 of Josh. That's going to drive it in. He can't. Oh, he drove it into the turn and drove it right into the quarter panel of the 45. And that pretty much, well, that was not a, that's not a bump and run, folks. That would be considered dive bomb. He just drove it into the turn. And here's the thing, because I know somebody's gonna be like, well, you know, Joe, no, I ain't doing. Well, okay. My opinion is, even if you can get your fender to the back guy's back quarter panel, if you cannot get to his door by the middle of that turn, then you can't get the position. And if you know that you're going to push up and hit that guy, then it's best not to put your nose into his quarter panel. Now, if you can get in there and drive into the turn and get to his side going into the turn, that's different. But that right there, most dive bomb moves or whatever, usually happen in the rear quarter panel because the guy just puts his nose in there and the guy in front, well, you know, he's arcing in the turn. He didn't see it coming. But a lot of times, though, you can get alongside the guy. Yeah, that's different. Maybe put a square bumper to the back there. Bump him just a little bit. Say, hey, I'm back here. Francois right there looking pretty good. Number 3 spot. 19 machine. Kelsey made a power move to get the lead on the last restart, folks. That was an awesome maneuver he did on the outside. Just motored around Alex in the turn. That was impressive. That was very impressive. I enjoyed that one. That was nice. We had the first lead change of the night. We're not done yet. Let's see if Alice can motor that thing around the outside here. Here we go, Kelsey. We'll lead them to the green flag here. Pace car's out of turn 4, drops off on pit road. Green flag's back out. Kelsey gets a outstanding jump. So does Francois. Francois in the turn. Oh, he pushed up a little bit. Had to let out of it, but he's still going to go door to door with Alex. Oh, and they touched. Oh, no. They just got ever so slightly together. Wow. You saw them right there. I mean, they were door to door almost. And right there, just boom. And as slick as these tires are, yeah, luckily though, Alex didn't hit anything. But man, from first all the way back to ninth, dominated the first part of this race. Now he's back here marred in traffic. And he's running out of time. Let's see if Francois got anything for Kelsey up front. For the 18 of Ethan. Ethan might. Never know. It's been a good race so far amongst all these guys. They have put on a pretty good show. Enjoyed it. All right. Kelsey Rogers out front. Francois right there sitting in second. Ethan Glenn the third. Evan up the fourth. Sterling Smith there fifth. Brian Jones the sixth. Justin Starr seventh. Josh Cooley eighth. And Alex Huffman just got involved in the wreck there. Back to ninth. Car out of the race right now. Jeremy. And Bo, he's down in 11th. Yeah, they don't start till 9:50 there, Davey. So, see. All right, here we go. We got plenty of time, man. Kelsey right here, man, sitting. Good so far. Gonna be the man on the inside. The outside there is gonna be Francois. Pelter, I think is how they say it. Green flag 5. Well, Kelsey says, I am gone. He said, I don't want anything, man, of Francois. Francois is going to try to drive it on the inside. Just couldn't make that move work. We'll leave the door open there for Ethan if he doesn't watch it. Francois is hungry, man, for a win here. Kelsey right now is the man out front. Back here in the back, because old Alex, he's going to be trying to move through the field. The 33 machine of Josh has not been able to do anything. It's very hard to move through the field here, but Alex has got the car to get it done. The problem is, can his tires get it done? And oh, that's going to hold up the 33 and open the door for Alex. Alex going to move up a couple positions there. Might be able to get back up front. He's got time. Got to be patient. We'll wear that car out doing it. Oh, little fender rubbing back there. Brian Jones, he's going to work over the back end. Evan Osborne here. Kelsey still leading it. Francois there in second. Ethan Glenn sitting in third. Evan in fourth. Brian Jones sitting up in fifth. Good run so far. Everybody being very patient in this one. Kelsey right now. Good run, good run. Alex is right there in sixth. He's trying to make up what he can. Kelsey's just running away with this one now. Francois sitting in second. Wow. Actually, it's heating up right here for about the fourth and fifth place. You got Evan, Brian Jones right there. We're closing in on about 40 to go here. The sparks fly on these machines right now. Nighttime here at South Boston. Kelsey pretty much at this point, he can drive his own race. Just be very, very careful and very just careful out there, really. Here we go. Well, they're heating it up right here for about the third, fourth, and fifth place spot. That's going to be Ethan Glenn, Evan Osborne, Brian Jones battling. Kelsey Rogers still out front leading it. And Francois be able to muster up enough power to move it back up front. It's falling off the pace just a little bit. Ethan Glenn's there in third. So far, these guys have not been able to move forward. Alex Smith, he's just off the pace. He's a little bit fast. He's fast. Not quite as fast as he is. I mean, Martin traffic's different. Caught up in the wreck earlier on. Closing in on this pack here. He's going to have to work over Brian Jones to see if he can't get it done. Brian Jones in that 45 machine, the Jalopnik. Going to have a bad, fast Alex Huffman right there on his back bumper soon. Got about 3 machines right there going to be in a line battling. See Alex, he's got a better line going in. He's a tick fast. He's a little bit faster there in the 45. You see the 45 now moves up the track. Brian Jones going to leave that inside lane open for the 83s. He's going to try to stuff it in there. Couldn't get close enough that time. Got one more time. Go. All right, the 83 there, Alex Huffman. He is back here. He's caught this whole pack here. He could actually probably get back up to third before this one's over because, man, you've got a cluster here. Oh, Brian Jones come out of the turn, losing it. All kind of wiggly. But you've got Ethan Glenn, Evan Osborne, Brian Jones, and Alex Huffman all in a line right here. It'll be anybody's race. What is these 4 guys going to do? It's Kelsey's walking away from the field. Francois, he's hanging on to second. Battle's on from third on back to sixth here. A lot different of perspective here as far as when it comes to points and all. Got Ethan right there. He sees Evan. And Brian Jones loses it coming out of the turn into the wall. He was all kind of wiggly all over the place. He'd been loose the last couple times, and right there he just came out of the turn. Don't think he had any help. Think he had any. Let's go see what happens. Riding with him. It was close. I think it was clean. I think he was already just sliding and losing it. No, he did have a little help. Bump right there from Alex. Going out of the turn. Shot him up the track. Okay. Puts us under caution. I have less than 30 to go here, folks. Alright, think Kelsey's gonna hang on and pull this one off here tonight? Or can Francois do anything? Throw some gold cube magic on him. Or Ethan, get up there. Still got Alex, he's in the mix. Right there, Evan. So let's see what happens when we line them back up here and get set to go back green flag racing. Now, laps wind down quick here, so you got to do something fast to get up front. Alex knows he's quick. We'll have to see. Lights off on the pace car. If we can't end this one here tonight here at South Boston Speedway for the RACECORE Online Racing League Super Late Model Series presented by the Gold Cube. Lights off. Pace car's coming into turn 4. Going to take that hard left turn on pit road. And the man Kelsey Rogers out front. Francois right there in second. Kelsey gets a good jump, but the green flag flies. Alex actually blows the tires on his just a little bit, spins them, and actually is going to lose some spots. And he's back in 6th. He's not going to be able to muster up enough right there. He did not get the start that he wanted, but Francois is going to try to see what he can do on our leader up here. Remember, Kelsey was able to walk away from him. Francois is going to say, let's see if I can't one more time get up here near him. Maybe. I know the closing laps are getting close here. Alex is just running out of time. As Josh Cooley now is the man right here in 5th. He's trying to hang on to that 5th place spot. Evan Osborne. Well, you got a good group right here and a good, solid run amongst all these runners up front here so far. Oh, man, I tell you what, just punched him in the back. He held on to it. Wow. That was a mean bump and run right there. That was a right hook and a left. Boom. He took a right bumper right into him. Wham, wham, wham. Almost go time here. We're getting close to 20 to go. Got Kelsey still out front. Francois there in 2nd. Got Ethan Glenn sitting in 3rd. Josh Cooley 4th. Alex Huffman up to 5th. That's your top 5 right there. Well, I'll tell you, I think it's going to heat back up here for the 3rd, 4th, and 5th place spot soon. I don't think we're done at all. I think Kelsey is going to actually have his, actually not Kelsey, excuse me, Ethan's going to have his hands full here soon with Josh Cooley. As you can see, man, Ethan drove that thing into the turn, lost the momentum up of the track, slid it, almost going to leave the door open for Alex. But Ethan falls back to fourth. Josh Cooley moves up into third right now. Now he's got to worry about Alex Huffman right now, as Kelsey is the man out front leading it. Wow. Francois right there. Look at Alex. He's going to take the scenic route. He's going to go through the infield. Got 15 to go in this one. Francois in the second. He's just not anything he can do. Josh Cooley's there in third. Alex Huffman sitting back. Everybody kind of spread out a little bit. We'll hold with this battle here because it's a pretty good battle so far right now. Really good battle amongst all these cars. Was Ethan going to be able to pull back up there on Josh Cooley? Going to see the bump and run again. Getting close to 10 to go here, folks. Got that man right there, the 83 of Alex Huffman. Moving in. And I'm going to tell you what, Ethan is trying everything he can. I just think the tires are done. I don't think there's anything else he can do, as Kelsey right now is the man out front leading it. Francois there in second. Josh Cooley, well, he is desperately trying to hang on to third, but he's got an Ethan Glenn right behind him who is hungry to try to take it over, who actually almost lost the car, and Alex Huffman's lost ground. He is losing. He's losing pace right now. Alex is off the pace bad. He's back in fifth. There's 10 to go in this one here at South Boston. The battle heats up right here for third and fourth. Real quick, let's go see right here, because got another good battle is going to be here for 6th, 7th, and 8th. These guys are all in a line. They've just been knocking each other around all night long, knocking teeth out. Good one right there. There's a lot machine of Brian Jones. Tires are shot at this point. Guys are just hanging on for dear life. 8 to go. Kelsey's been all kind of smooth he possibly can. It's right here, folks, is battle for 6th, 7th, and 8th. Very good, tight battle right here amongst a lot of different cars. As Ethan has lost Josh Cooley. Josh is pulling away from him. Ethan has fallen back. Alex is falling back. Kelsey's pulling away. Francois in second. But right here is your big battle going on the track here for 6th, 7th, and 8th. We're going to end up with this one before it's over with. Remember two things about it. Last lap puts an end to it. Only 5 to go. Caution comes out on iRacing. That normally puts an end to it. So in a lap or so, caution comes out. Look at this. They are trying everything they can, but they're protecting that bottom lane. They're like, look, you're going to have to drive through that wall if you want to come around me. Somebody might try. Brian Jones is hanging on to it right now. I'll say that. Look at Alex Huffman. He's pulling back on the back end of Ethan Glenn. He's going to try it one more time. With 4 to go here tonight for the RACECORE Online Racing League Super Late Model Series presented by the Gold Cube. South Boston style short track racing. It has been this man right here, Kelsey Rogers and Alex Huffman. But Kelsey, the second half of the race, has dominated a lot of it. Francois there in second. Josh Cooley, he is trying to run down Francois. Don't know if he's going to be able to do it. He's going to run out of time. Ethan Glenn there in fourth. Alex Huffman, who dominated a lot, led 68 of these laps here tonight. Caught up in a wreck early on right there, but at this one here. Oh, Brian Jones almost lost it again and wrecked. Final lap, one more time around the Super Speedway, or not Super Speedway, excuse me, short track here of South Boston. Kelsey Rogers comes out of the turn. He is going to win it here tonight at the South Boston. Francois is going to come up in second. What a run. Josh Cooley is going to come up in third here. Wow. Very, very, very tight run amongst all these guys. And I don't think I reviewed. Pause right there, and I tell you, what a run amongst these guys. Wow. Josh Cooley, well, he did everything he possibly could do and more. Get that win. Or actually get up in third. Move him down here. And let's get Kelsey. And we don't have Francois in here, so we're going to bring up this man right here. Josh Cooley. Get a word in with him. Third place man right here. Josh Cooley, join the booth. Got a copy?
I got you.
Well, I'll tell you what, hard fought race out there. What you think about the ending of it?
Man, I was happy to end up where I did.
Hey, come up in third. I mean, a good run. It's short track racing. I mean, it's just typical, man. It's beating and banging. Love it. You got to here. But I tell you, I mean, you had a good solid car out there. You came up in third here tonight. Anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, I got to thank the Gold Cube, iRacing Drivers World. I think it's Huffman Designs this week. And, of course, OSRN. Yeah, man, I had an awesome car. Just had a couple unfortunate incidents, and I was really surprised to get back up to third. It was pretty hard to pass here, so come out of here third and make up a couple points on Alex is a good deal. Good night.
Hey, no doubt's what it's about. Makes us points up there. Well, good run for you tonight. There you go. Third place, not bad. Oh, Josh Cooley right there. Well, let's don't have Francois. Francois's not in here, but that's okay. He's up in there. He came in second. We do have the winner here tonight, Kelsey, who has been battling all night long. Kelsey, Joe in the booth. Got a copy?
Yep, go ahead, Joe.
Well, Kelsey, I'll tell you what, early in the race, you were following along the tire tracks there. Alex, did you have anything? I mean, that power move you did on the outside was just phenomenal, but early on, did you think you was going to be able to do that move?
Yeah, I was kind of just pacing him. I think he was just pacing too, and I thought I could maybe catch him off guard on the restart there. There's quite a bit of grip on the high side. Nobody really took advantage of it.
I see that. I mean, you made a move there on that restart. Now you ventured up there a couple times, but I mean, it's typical short track racing. Very hard to pass. You just real easy bump and run style stuff here. It's one of those deals, but man, it was a battle up there between y'all two. And when you got out front, though, felt pretty comfortable. Pulled the victory off here tonight. How's it feel?
Yeah, it feels pretty good. Just want to thank everybody at the league here, Gold Cube Designs, iRacing Drivers World, Justin for putting on a great league. Of course, you, Joe, for coming every week. Yeah, car was good. I kind of didn't like this track coming into it, and kind of got adjusted to the bump going into turn one, and that's kind of how I found that high line and kind of made it work.
And there you go. I'll tell you what, man. Again, congratulations, Kelsey, for pulling the win off here at South Boston.
Hey, man, thank you.
All right, there you go. There you have it. There's your winner here tonight, folks. Kelsey Rogers pulling a win. And he did it in fashion here tonight. Well, I'll tell you, let's get a rundown, the unofficial results order here tonight. That man, Kelsey Rogers, puts it in victory lane. Francois coming second. Josh Cooley third. Ethan Glenn to fourth. Alex Huffman to fifth. Sterling Smith sixth. Evan Osborne seventh. Justin Starr to eighth. Brian Jones to ninth. Jeremy Morrison 10th. Last place man, Bo Glenn, unfortunately, right there. Well, what a race here it was at South Boston for the RACECORE Online Racing League, presented by the Gold Cube. Folks, myself here tonight. Everyone, we're going to leave South Boston. Y'all have a good night.